drops, and it's really delicious. Just like sunshine, so it's.
I actually wanted to try it.
I go through like so much.
Yeah.
Wow! Hi, I'm Logan. Hi guys, today I'm here and we are making bossam. So it's basically like a braised pork belly, and then we're gonna wrap it in perilla leaves and steamed cabbage. And then after, we're gonna make some bibimbap, so it's the cold spicy Korean noodles, and we're really excited.
So cute. So take me back to the beginning. What inspired you to start cooking Korean food and start filming them?
I think what inspired me is that when I was younger, I really liked pho. So like I learned how to make pho, and then that like led to the like YouTube rabbit hole of like learning how to make different Asian foods that I wanted to make at home. So eventually I like stumbled upon Manchi on YouTube, and like I kind of just like loved her videos and decided to make everything at home. So that's kind of where it all started, and that started a long time ago. When I was a lot younger, I actually made kimchi at home for the first time. I made it, I want to say when I was like 14, like I was so much younger than I am now, and it went so badly and I like ignored it. I like made it and like put it in the container and never tried it. I think I just like put it in my fridge in the garage and never touched it. And I also ruined the blender, our family's blender, because I blended like garlic and onion, and it like absorbed all the onion and garlic flavor, and it like made every smoothie that you make afterwards taste like onion and garlic.
Garlic smoothie.
Yeah, so that's basically how I like, that was like my first Korean thing that I made. I went all for it, like made kimchi right away, so.
Wow, that's amazing.
But yeah, I've been making it for a really long time. Like as I said, I made kimchi when I was like 14 or 15, I think. So it's been a long time that I've been making Korean food. So I only started making it and posting it online a year ago. I've been making it for like years before. Like I see my Snapchat memories lately, like the flashbacks, and it's like pictures of Korean food from those. So I've been making it for a while. It's just I only started posting it on TikTok about a year ago. After the whole pandemic, I saw like a lot of people start to do it, and I was like, I always wanted to, but I was just like delaying it, putting it off, because I was like, oh, it's kind of scary. And then I think I like posted this like food trend video where I like ate kimchi and rice, and everyone like really resonated with it. So I was like, oh cool, like people actually care. So then I was like uploading more, and then I kept getting more attention on TikTok. So I was like, I guess people really like it. And I really like making the videos and the foods.
So how do you think you're inspiring people who come across your content on TikTok and Instagram?
Oh, like I get a lot of like comments that I made people try kimchi, so a lot of people are like inspired to try kimchi and make their own. So yeah, I think that's probably like the biggest impact. A lot of people like recognize me as like kimchi guy. They're like, oh, you made the kimchi. So yeah.
Yeah, that is like... And would you say that you can find Korean food in regular stores here in Canada?
Yes, I've noticed that lately you can. So the first place I found like kimchi was just at like Loblaws, which is just like generic grocery store. But lately they've had like what's that called? Melona,
yeah. Melona ice cream bars.
Yeah, I saw them. They popped up within the last like couple of weeks at the grocery store. So like that's so exciting.
Yeah, that's actually.
And then they always had like soybean paste and gochujang. They've had it for like a couple months now, but kimchi was the first thing. But I feel like the Korean ice cream bars is like an exciting thing. Like it's like
for sure.
that's
And
like
that really shows like how much like Canadians are also like
enjoying Korean
enjoying
food
Korean
and stuff.
food.
Yeah, it's exciting.
But regardless, what do you think is the importance of like Korean marts?
So like Korean marts, obviously like it's their whole thing, right? So you should support the Korean mart. Say like if you bought like this like in-store made, it's like a traditional recipe, you're getting what you're supposed to taste rather than like a different version that's like made to like sit on a shelf or something by like those like bigger companies. So yeah, I think it's better to like shop something like this at a small Korean mart than like a President's Choice or Trader Joe's kimchi. Those big brands will put out their version of kimchi,
Yeah.
and it's just not what the flavor is supposed to be. So people are getting all interested in kimchi, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then they go and try those, and it's like they might get like turned off from it because it's like not the right flavor. It's like rather than fermenting it, they use vinegar, and it ends up being more of a pickle. So it kind of is like taints the market, right? So it's like
And are there any new Korean dishes that you want to challenge?
basically this. That was like when I had the option to make whatever I want, I was like, bossam. So I'm really excited to try it. I like to try making like different types of kimchi. So that like ponytail radish. Do you know ponytail radish kimchi? I hear it's really good.
Yeah.
But it's hard to find ponytail radish around here. So hopefully one day I'll be able to like either try it somewhere because I've never tried it, and then just maybe make it. Okay guys, we are finally ready to eat. The food is all right here. It's so delicious. I'm gonna show you guys up close. We made bossam, bi빔냉면. How do you say it?
비빔냉면.
Bi빔냉면. And then this is the wraps, and we made a little sauce for the bossam.
How are you finding the food, Logan?
It's really good. I was impressed with myself. The bossam